over the years, I've been asked a lot of questions about the Breakthrough Weight Loss System. So I've decided to answer a few of the more frequently asked questions here so that you get a better idea of what the day is all about. I know a lot of you know that we use hypnosis in with the system, so the first thing that I'd like to tell you is what it isn't and is not mind control. Far from it. You are the one in control. During the whole day, we're just there to help you make these changes for yourself. In fact, it's quite a pleasant experience. You get quite deeply relaxed, and therefore your mind is just more sensitive to positive suggestions and triggers that my voice will make that will help you to bring about these changes quite naturally. You're not expected to bring any emotional trauma with you or to bring your past with you at all. This is about sustainable changes that happen in the moment to go off into the future. We use other techniques as well, inside the hypnosis and outside. So we use NLP, which is a very powerful technique. It's used a lot in industry and in the corporate world and in other areas as well. We use TFT, which is a mega powerful technique for cravings that you will take off. It's a self-help technique that you'll use for yourself into the future. We also use CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy, which is a very clever little tool, and when it's dropped into the hypnosis, it really amplifies the power of it. And we also use mindfulness in eating as well, which is a very popular therapy at the moment, and rightly so. It is very, very powerful, and again we drop that into the hypnosis to really amplify the power of it. So all of these techniques and others are there for you to help you to simply get rid of these painful foods that are just simply stalling your body's natural fat burning processes. And they might not be the foods that you imagine that they are. When I first qualified in nutrition and diet nearly 20 years ago, the food plate that we were given as a typical daily diet was very different from what's recommended now. We completely demonise fat. Sugar was more than acceptable. These foods that we recognise now were based on a very inefficient science, a very naive kind of a science. The science that we have now is far more accurate. Even in the last couple of years, I would say that the information that we've got over the foods that actually support your body's natural fat burning processes are far more accurate. So these are the foods that actually help you to feel satisfied when you've eaten, because you can't feel like you're missing out. If you feel like you're on a diet, historically we know diets don't work and they never will. So you must feel content and satisfied. They also help to neutralise this unfillable feeling that so many of us get with modern foods, with modern eating. It's that feeling that you have when you know that you're full, you know that you've eaten, but you still want to carry on eating for some reason. So these foods help to neutralise that. So therefore they help to reset your body back to a more natural kind of an appetite. So you put together the most powerful mind hacks that we have today with resetting your body chemistry, and you create a mega winning formula for sustainable, easy weight loss. So we're going to change the foods that you eat, and we're also going to give your immensely powerful mind all the tools necessary to set you on your way, to make these changes for good, to get you in the zone. The investment that you make in your health today will pay off for the rest of your life. In fact, the most common feedback that I get from clients is, I wish I'd done this years ago. Your only commitment that you need to bring to make this work is that you'll take these tools and use them to make the changes for yourself, because it isn't mind control, it isn't a magic wand. These tools are actually a very natural part of yourself already. We just help you to reconnect with them. And once you understand how this works, when you've been through the process of the day, you understand how to use these tools. We will give you everything that you need to be able to do that, and your commitment is to making them work for you in the future. And it's an easy and effortless process. So come and join us on Friday the 29th of April. It's at the Hilton Hotel, the Doubletree by Hilton on Nuttall Road, for a day that will change your life.